of the 50th GST Council Meeting. There's no reverse charge mechanism on services provided by a company director to the company in a personal capacity, such as renting out property. The government has extended the special procedure for mismatch in input tax credit in GSTR-3B and 2A for 2 more years, providing relief for taxpayers. Amnesty schemes announced on March 31, 2023 for non-filers of FORM GSTR-4, FORM GSTR-9 and FORM GSTR-10 returns, and revocation of registration cancellation have been extended until August 31, 2023. The requirement for physical verification of business premises in the presence of the applicant has been removed. Physical verification will be conducted in high-risk cases, even if Aadhaar has been authenticated. Transporters no longer need to file an annual declaration for GST payment under forward charge. Taxpayers will receive system-based notifications regarding excess input tax credit availed. The supply of food and beverages in cinema halls will be taxed at 5%. If cinema tickets and food and beverage supplies are bundled together, the GST rate of the cinema ticket will apply. A 28% GST will be levied on the value of chips purchased in casinos. A 28% GST will be applied to the total value of bets placed in online gaming. The GST Appellate Tribunal will be initiated in a phased manner. No GSTR-9 will be required for turnover up to 2 crores. The Input Services Distributor mechanism for distributing input tax credit of common input services procured from third parties to distinct persons is currently optional under GST law. However, an amendment may be made to make this mechanism mandatory in the future. A detailed circular will be issued to provide clarity on the liability to reverse input tax credit in cases involving warranty replacement of parts and repair services during the warranty period. The refund of accumulated input tax credit will be limited to input tax credit appearing in FORM GSTR-2B. Only the name of the state, not the full name and address of the recipient, will be required on the tax invoice in cases of supply of taxable services by or through an e-commerce operator. To encourage small businesses, the GST Council has reduced tax rates on specific items. The GST exemption on satellite launch services will now extend to private sector organizations, fostering innovation and startups. For efficient invoicing, registered businesses with high turnover must issue e-invoices for supplies to government departments and agencies. Clear guidelines have been provided for calculating interest on wrongly availed IGST credit, ensuring fair taxation practices. Holding securities of a subsidiary company by a holding company will not be considered a supply of services and will not be taxed under GST. 25. Bank account details to be updated in 30 days of registration or filing of GSTR-1 or IFF, whichever is earlier. If not done, and to also amendments made to provide for auto-suspension of registration for this non-compliance. 26. To improve discipline in filing of annual returns, FORM GSTR-3A to be amended to provide for issuance of notice to the registered taxpayers for their failure to furnish annual return in FORM GSTR-9 or FORM GSTR-9A by due date. These were some important points taken from decisions of the GST Council's 50th meeting. Please go through detailed press release for complete reading of decisions taken. Remember to like, share, and subscribe for more such insightful information.